Welcome back to King5 News. Tonight at 8 p.m. on King5's YouTube channel, you can see the premiere of a poignant documentary called Bob's Choice.
It is a story about Bob Fuller and one of the most important decisions he made in his life, a decision about his death. King5's John Sharify is here now with a preview which may be too sensitive for some viewers.
So John, you and photojournalist Joseph Huerta chronicled the final months of this man's life. That must have been quite an experience.
Yeah, the final months, weeks, moments, all of that. We spent about 6 months working on this documentary, Joseph Huerta and I, a labor of love for both of us. And I heard from Bob Fuller back in February. I'd known Bob 10 years, and he laid it out simply. He said, John, I'm dying and I'm in pain. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something that's my right in Washington State. I'm going to die with dignity. And I want you, John, he said to me, I want you, John, to tell this story.
What if you knew the number of days you had left in your life?
I do know how many days left.
I mean the exact number.
I only have 19 days.
Not approximate.
7 days.
Exact.
5 more days.
Let's say you knew.
This is it. Today, it's my final day on the planet.
Like Bob Fuller knew your death date.
On May 10th, this year, 2019, at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, I will die.
So if you knew, how would you spend those remaining months, weeks, days, hours?
I'm ready. I'm ready. In a couple hours, I'm going to be dead tired. And no pun there, really. I will be dead tired. I love you, John.
Yeah. We were with Bob in his last hours.
I love your cameraman, too.
Joseph Huerta and I.
Thank you all for being here.
We were with him in his final minutes of life. None of us could have predicted what would happen next. This.
I'm still here.
Bob being Bob. Even till the end, in his Capitol Hill apartment, Bob Fuller reminding us, all of us in this room on that day, about those precious moments.
I mean, I got to say, you're looking great. You're sounding great.
I'm very photogenic.
We got to share with him.
I'm ready, Mr. DeMille. Oh.
There were so many. So many.
No, I like to present a smiling face. And this, I feel better like this. Yeah, but I do look fantastic. In this shirt, too, especially. Right, Joseph? Right, cameraman Joseph?
Where do we begin?
Are you filming me?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
How about March 3rd?
Get me to the church on time.
Our first day with him.
I'm getting buried in the morning.
We had 68 days left with Bob Fuller.
Are gonna chime. Go, Papa Cocker. It's not a stopper. Just get me to the church on time. That's it, John.
He was like sunshine.
Oh, happy day.
Sunshine on a cloudy day. If you knew Bob and you spent time with him in those last months, you knew he was in a lot of pain. It was the tongue cancer.
Damn it.
By the time he recorded this
hurt.
Bob had already made up his mind to end his life, end his pain. Bob Fuller knew it was his right under Washington State's Death with Dignity law to request lethal doses of medication. Terminally ill patients with less than 6 months to live have that right.
It's your choice.
It's Bob's choice. Yes. Ding! Bob's choice. Stay tuned.
Bob would be the first to tell you this decision isn't for everybody, but he maintained it was the best decision for him. And that's why we're calling the documentary Bob's Choice. It premieres tonight at 8 p.m. on King5's YouTube channel. You'll have an opportunity to provide comments and ask questions. We're setting up a YouTube chat during the documentary. Joseph Huerta and I will be there, and so will someone from End of Life Washington, Stephanie Murray, and Ann Perry, a very close friend of Bob's, will join us too. I'm sure you have a lot of questions.
Oh, my goodness, John.
When someone makes a decision like that, I wonder so much, but did he waver at all in the time that you spent with him, or was he just sure throughout that
It's such a great question, and here's the thing. We spent 68 days with him.
Yeah.
Every time I visit him, which was many, many, many times, from March 3rd until May 10th, I asked him that question. Are you sure? Are you sure, Bob? Have you wavered? Is your answer different than what you told me last time? Each time he said, Absolutely. I'm convinced this is the right decision to make.
And he's a man of faith, you said, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. John, I have a friend whose father did this, and talking with him, it seemed like it was a lot harder on the people who were left living than it was on the one who made the decision. Was that your experience with
Yeah, there were many people so close to Bob who didn't want this to happen, didn't want the decision at first, but understood it ultimately, that this was a man who did not want to suffer. He picked May 10th, almost arbitrarily, but he knew that if he had waited until June or July, that things would not be looking well for him. So he decided to have a party, 3 hours, a celebration. And then we went upstairs, and that's when he proceeded to carry out his decision.
Extraordinary. What a gift that you could be there, too, in his last hours.
Well, I kept saying to him, Joyce, what a gift you've given to us. And what a gift he gave to those who loved him, who got to express the things they needed to say, and he got to hear it. That's the beauty of this piece.
Wow. Well, John, we look forward to it. 8 o'clock.
Okay, so if you want to see Bob's Choice on our YouTube channel, just text Bob to 206-448-4545. We will send you the link to that documentary, which again starts at 8 o'clock.